Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing your weekly psychic tarot reading, tuning into Virgo energy for the week, seeing what messages of guidance come through. I'm just so appreciative that you're here. I'm so grateful for all of you. And welcome in if you're new. I also appreciate new energy. This is such a co-creative experience. And I couldn't do what I'm doing without you. So thank you, Virgo. Thank you for being here. All right. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Virgo, in the past, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Something that was hidden is coming to light. Something feels like someone was sneaking around. Someone's being deceptive. A thief getting caught. I heard a hand in the cookie jar. All right, so what does Virgo need to know? What are the most important messages that Virgo needs to know this week? Okay. Someone got caught sneaking around. Someone got caught in a lie, and it helped you in the past see something clearly about a partnership. I feel like this was in a relationship. It feels like someone let their mask down out of some egoic moment in the past. Someone you were partnered with. It almost feels like it was out of competition. Like you had a win, and they were like, well, I can't let them win. I need to have a victory too, something like this. And they let their guard down. They show you that they were masked. It feels like they showed kind of who they really were, and it took a moment to process, like, oh my gosh, holy cow, this feels like this led to a breakup and a need to heal, come back into balance. Feels like in this connection you were very out of balance. As I'm tuning into the past energy, there's just so much tension here. You might have been in a partnership where you kept the peace at any cost, and the peace was to ignore, avoid, like dissociate, that, to not see this person when they're unmasked. It looks like in the past you started creating healthy boundaries, but there was something you weren't able to, like, it feels very stuck energy. You weren't able to, very stagnant. I can't create anything. And I feel like this is why, because it feels like you, until this time, there was this belief that you were partnered with someone who had your back and who was a certain way, and instead you're realizing they're not who I thought they were at all. It's like the universe had to put you in a very precarious situation so you could see this, because it was really hard to get around your beliefs. You were really entrenched, and it took a while for you to really see what was going on, how much of yourself you sacrificed to stay in this connection with someone who's very shallow, immature. This is someone very emotionally immature and unapologetic. This is the way they do things because they lack emotional stability. feels like they projected a lot of that emotional stability onto you, like projected this someone closed off emotionally and in the heart space. This is someone who punished you by withholding affection, kind of closing off their heart space and not giving you. They really used emotional currency to control you. Jeez. It looks like you started recognizing what's going on. It feels like in the past it was like pink, pink, pink. Wait, I'm seeing this. I'm finally seeing this, and that this does not work. And that is why I haven't been able to have success, maybe in work and finances, or things just have not worked because, well, that's interesting. But there's a new message that's just dying to come out about a connection and new beginning. So it's almost like the spirits are like, yeah, let's get to present time. So something must be going on that's very exciting. I think you get what I'm talking about in the past. In present time, there's a real Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're no longer putting your energy, your focus, towards anything or anybody that's it doesn't work. It's not worth your time. You reap what you sow. It feels like you really understand that in present time, and so you're not going to give someone your energy, your attention, your thoughts. What does Virgo need to... Yeah. You're having some happiness come through, the Sun card. It feels like you're looking at things. Wow. So another Seven of Pentacles in reverse shows up in your present energy. It's like a sun sandwich. The more you let go of these energies, I'm not going to invest in people, situations that it feels like you've got a new perspective or a new like litmus test. If it doesn't make me happy, I'm not going to do it. And if it doesn't make me happy, then why am I spending my attention, my focus? It feels like you're putting joy first, and it's making a huge difference. And so you've got this amazing inner strength. It feels like in the past you were a bit dupable, honestly. Someone or a lot of people took advantage of you kind of projecting your loving qualities onto others, and they projected their crappy stuff onto you. That was the exchange. And it looks like now going forward, you're like, I don't do that anymore. And it's leading you into 10 of Pentacles. Something worth putting your time and energy into. It's like now you can recognize what's worth investing in. Holy cow. You're a bit defensive against feels like people from your past. Feels like being around someone that you used to be around in the past. You immediately, your energy, there's this exhaustion, and you've gotten enough space and separated your energy from people in your past that now you recognize what your own energy is, and it's wonderful, happy. And then when someone comes into your energy through communicating, calling, texting, or showing up, you're like, oh, I feel really crappy around you. Now you can feel that difference where when they were really enmeshed, and when you were really enmeshed in their energy, it felt normal, and it was really hard to tell where your energy stopped and theirs began. This is really great in the past, when you really started creating healthy boundaries. It looks like your aura as a energetic boundary started becoming more defined. Before that, in the past, it was really hard to see your aura, like the delineation of what's my energy and what is outside. Feels like I might be talking to someone who identifies as an empath. And so it looks like you are utilizing your energies, realizing what's yours and what's not. And that's making a big difference. There you go. All right. So, Virgo, in your next steps, we have the Queen of Swords. Listening. Yeah, you're very, you're like a human lie detector test. Anything that's, anyone and anything that's fishy, that doesn't spark joy, that has deception in it, or just doesn't feel right, it feels like you're like, nope, I'm out of here. Looks like right now, or in your next steps, you might have some healing of a mother wound. Nurturing. It feels like a lack of nurturing. And you're learning how to nurture yourself, how to love yourself, how to be the mother that you never had for yourself. Wow, and that's leading you right into Ten of Cups territory here. Lasting love, because you're no longer giving others your power and begging them to love you. You are healing yourself. You've healed so much of yourself, and you're giving so much love to yourself. It feels like the way you love is very internal. You're not allowing others to inform you as to whether or not you deserve love. You know you deserve love because it's like you know your value, you know your worth. That's part of this Ten of Pentacles in your present energy is your value just went skyrocketed, and you're not, oh God, I love this. Holy cow. Your energy feels amazing. This is a huge shift. You're now deciding what's love and what I want to go for. And okay. Fire trucks. Not sure if you can hear that. There is if for some of you Virgos who are having difficulty or don't want to walk away from someone or something that's emotionally unsatisfying, then it looks like you might be receiving the karma of that as an unwanted karma, that putting others before you in a chronic way. I'm not talking about like those moments when we give to others because they need help. I'm talking about chronic lack of care for yourself and what you want. It looks like receiving that's you're going to then not receive what you want. Is that what we're getting here? Is that what the karma is? It's like telling the universe, well, I'm a people pleaser and I need to validate myself. I'm trying to get as many people to validate my worth and and how wonderful I am, so I can feel fulfilled through my actions of overextending myself. And so feels like you really, what you want at the heart of that is to be loved, and to be loved unconditionally, to have someone who knows your value without you having to prove it. But it feels like for some of you that there's a need to internalize that. Not, you don't need to prove anything, and you needing to get that out of others instead of going to the source, you the source, and making loving choices for yourself, not trying to convince someone. That's how you give your power away, and you keep others controlling your actions by them telling you you're not enough and projecting their not enoughness onto you. So that might just be for a few of you, but that felt like an important message to come out. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for being here and co-creating this experience. I hope you have a wonderful week, Virgo. Much love. Bye.